Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to our arcade-style explainer countdown. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 most intentionally, unapologetically over-sexualized characters in gaming history. I mean, from impossible physiques to legendary, logic-defying costumes, video games have honestly never been shy about larger-than-life heroes. But today, we're strictly ranking the definitive designs that leaned heavily into pure, unadulterated sex appeal. Which brings up a really fun question. Does armor actually matter in video games? Well, when you look at some of the absolute legends of the industry, the answer is a resounding no. For certain iconic characters across gaming history, physics and fabric are, well, they're completely optional design choices. Some characters secured their legacy thanks to perfect hitboxes, sure, but others? They cemented their legendary status thanks to a highly exaggerated visual appeal. So let's hit start. Let's move to and see how this builds as we hit start on level 1, the fighters, focusing on the classic brawlers and fighting game legends. Dropping in at number 10, we've got Final Fight's Poison. She is literally the walking definition of look at me. Sporting impossibly short shorts and a cropped tank top, her design was an intentional choice by Capcom to instantly stand out in a totally crowded beat-em-up genre. With her bright pink hair and constant confident posing, every single move she made emphasized style and attitude just as much as her actual combat ability. Coming in at number 9 is Soul Calibur's Ivy Valentine. If armor is meant to protect, Ivy completely missed the memo. I love this brilliant description of her signature look. It's basically best described as tiny strips of leather connected by pure optimism. It's an incredibly exposed outfit that clashes wildly with her deadly whip sword. Throw in towering heels and deliberate animations, and you've got the absolute poster child for impossible fantasy character design. Unveiling number 8, Fatal Fury 2's Mai Shiranui. Get this, her revealing kunoichi outfit features a skirt that exists mostly just as decoration. SNK knew exactly what they were doing here, pioneering an era where a character's sex appeal entirely eclipsed their actual hitboxes. It made her one of the earliest fighting game characters whose visual design was just as famous, if not more so, than her actual combat skills. Let's transition the explainer to the next stage, leveling up to level 2 action icons. We're looking at modern action and stealth games now. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is our number 7 pick, Quiet from Metal Gear Solid V. She spends nearly the entire game in a bikini top, ripped tights, and combat boots. Director Hideo Kojima infamously defended this by claiming she literally, and this is an official in-universe explanation, breathes through her skin. Yeah, that sparked a massive debate over lore-justified sexualization, ensuring her elite sniper skills were forever paired with a totally unforgettable aesthetic. Introducing number 6, Bayonetta. You guys, she doesn't just embrace sexuality, she actively weaponizes it. Her skin-tight outfit is actually woven directly from her own magical hair. That means her most powerful demonic summons literally strip her costume away in real time. Add in high heels that double as actual gun platforms, and she operates as equal parts powerful witch and high-fashion runway model. It's wild. And this brilliantly illustrates our number 5 spot, Final Fantasy VII's Tifa Lockhart. The contrast here is legendary. I mean, think about it. She's an elite martial artist who literally punches building-sized monsters, yet she deploys to the chaotic battlefield in a white crop top and a leather miniskirt. It's an iconic, highly debated look, proving that sometimes absolute power just comes dressed for a nightclub. Advancing the countdown to level 3, the Pioneers, looking at the industry's early aesthetic trailblazers. Revealing number 4 on our list is Darkstalker's Morgan Ansland. Since her core character archetype is a mythological succubus, Morgan was never, ever intended to be subtle. Her sexualization is built directly into her design. She's the ultimate supernatural femme fatale, known for her iconic bat-winged bodysuit and extremely seductive victory poses. She remains one of Capcom's most instantly recognizable designs for sure. At number 3 is Tomb Raider's Lara Croft. Way before photorealism was even a thing, Lara became gaming's first mainstream sex symbol thanks to a distinctly exaggerated, low-polygon physique with tiny shorts. Gaming lore famously says her massive proportions were the result of an accidental 150% slip of a designer's mouse. Well, marketing totally embraced that accident. That distinct triangular design put her on magazine covers everywhere. So the crucial point with our number 2 spot, Nier Automata's 2B, is how she masterfully mixes gothic elegance with deliberate fan service. She sports a skirt that basically challenges physics. The developers even included an action self-destruct mechanic that literally blows off her skirt. It's a move so intentionally provocative that it became a massively famous internet talking point practically overnight. Let's pause the countdown for a really quick bonus stage, honorable mentions to acknowledge who almost made the high score list. Blasting through this list real quick, we've got Kasumi, Cammie White, Rachel, Christy Montero, and Eve. All of them are foundational figures who proved that intentionally emphasizing physical attractiveness and deliberate physics works right alongside their core gameplay roles. All right, building up the hype here as we approach the final boss, number 1. Taking the number 1 spot actually isn't just a single character. No way. It's the entire cast of Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. The formula here is just staggering. You take elite fighters like Kasumi, Ayane, Hanoka, and Marie Rose, drop them on a tropical island, put them in bikinis, and completely strip away the combat. They were intentionally designed around visual appeal. The developers even engineered an infamous soft engine, specifically to render skin and physics as highly exaggerated as possible. It is undeniably the most overtly sexualized major gaming series ever released. Which leaves us with this final game over screen thought. Continue? As graphics push past photorealism, what actually comes next for character design? Will these impossible, tiny fabric design tropes survive, or will the industry pivot entirely? It's a fascinating evolution to watch. Thanks for joining me for this explainer countdown, and hey, keep questioning the design behind your favorite pixels.